X-Borgs are invading. You must stop them.
Huh. How about that?
What happened to all the X-Borgs?
Hey guys, Silver Lining, Part 1, opens with the Silver Ranger crash landing on Earth in an enemy spaceship, alerting Gosei, which is already kind of more than I expected. It looks like they created a spaceship for Super Megaforce. Prince Vakar sends an X-Borg invasion. The Rangers are alerted, they go to fight the X-Borgs, and they're all defeated. Gosei alerts the Rangers once again that there's another attack, and the Rangers can go and defeat the X-Borgs over here now. I'm kind of wondering why Gosei can't see or sense the Silver Ranger. Seems like he'd have some way of knowing or seeing that it's the Silver Ranger defeating the X-Borgs, but okay. The Rangers are once again at Ernie's, ordering food that they're not going to eat, and they get yet another call from Gosei, alerting them that there is another attack. This time they show up and they're all gone, but there were witnesses. Jake immediately says there's no such thing as a Silver Ranger. Meanwhile, they're the Super Megaforce Rangers, and they have all these Ranger keys. They're morphing into all these different Rangers from all these different seasons. Is it that hard to believe that there could be another Ranger when they have no other explanation for how all these X-Borgs keep getting their butts kicked? I mean, really, if you were a Power Ranger, is there really anything you could have any trouble believing? I mean, once you live in that world, anything could be possible. Especially a Silver Ranger. So finally a monster joins the fight, and the Rangers actually reach for their morpher behind their back, and you actually see it. The Rangers decide they'd like to waste some time first by morphing into the Megaforce Rangers. I think if there's a bomb involved, maybe just go straight to Super Megaforce. They had kind of an entertaining game of hot potato with the bomb. More X-Borgs arrive to fight the Rangers, and then we cut to Silver Ranger. And the shot is from inside the spaceship, looking out the window, and he's kind of off in the mountains training. That scene very much reminded me of like early Green Ranger kind of stuff from Mighty Morphin, right? How Tommy was kind of always out on his own doing his own thing, practicing or just doing whatever, and then the Rangers would be getting their butts kicked, and then he'd finally get a call from Zordon.
Tommy, the Rangers are in trouble.
And then every so often, for some reason, he wouldn't hear his communicator, but then he'd finally show up and save the day. That made me think a lot of Mighty Morphin. I don't know if it was intentional or not. What about you guys? So then we come back to the Rangers, and they're all standing side by side, ready to face the monster, when all of a sudden Silver Ranger comes running up behind them at like super speed, and he just like dives into the fight and starts kicking X-Borg butt. I think the last time we had an entrance that good might have been Gold Ranger from Zeo. I think Silver Ranger needed his own theme song though. So then during the Silver Ranger fight, they managed to work in a little bit of his backstory. As he's fighting the X-Borgs, he's saying things like, "I won't let you commit your atrocities on this planet too! And I'll make sure this world gets the chance my world never got. Unfortunately for you, I survived." I think I got the quote right. We see the Super Spear Blaster. Silver Ranger makes his exit, and the Rangers morph into Lost Galaxy. It was nice to see those suits again. They use the trans daggers. So Silver Ranger has demorphed, and he's kind of hiding on the side of a building, watching the fight and sort of analyzing things. Jake managed to deactivate the monster's force field by turning his Quasar Saber into the Dragon Dagger and hitting the monster's collar. That's kind of the wrong fandom to do a bad edit like that with, because, I mean, did any of you guys not catch the Dragon Dagger? It was just the tip. They probably thought they could get away with it, but, I mean, everyone in this fandom knows what the Dragon Dagger looks like. Maybe newer viewers didn't notice, but anybody that saw Mighty Morphin knows that wasn't the Quasar Saber that hit the collar. So knocking out the force field made the monster retreat back to Prince Vakar's ship, and Prince Vakar has a plan. So, Silver Ranger, whose name is Orion, managed to get a job at Ernie's very quickly. I guess that's pretty good that you can crash land on a planet and immediately get a job. So when the Rangers face the monster again, now he's got a new and improved collar. Silver Ranger shows up again and stops the Rangers from destroying the collar, because it was clearly a trap. The Rangers were really distrusting of Silver Ranger, and I get that it could have been a trick, but they just seemed excessively distrusting when he's clearly there to help. So Silver Ranger says, "I won't let this planet lose its protectors too," and takes his silver stick thing. Trident. It's a good word, Mia. Flings the collar off of the monster, and it explodes, to the monster's surprise as well as the Rangers. The monster didn't know that it was a bomb, and he was shocked. And back on Prince Vikar's ship, what's his face? Now I'm blanking on his name. You guys will tell me. He couldn't believe that Prince Vikar would sacrifice one of his top commanders. That guy was a top commander. But just a little while ago, he had offered to destroy the top commander for Prince Vikar. I don't know what his problem was. Silver Ranger said to the monster something like, "Now you see how evil the Armada is, but you'll get no mercy from me!" And then gives that fool super mega final strike. The monster is defeated, and Silver Ranger's vengeance begins. The Rangers are victorious, and the Super Megaforce Rangers crowd around Silver Ranger and start asking him questions. But they're like so unfriendly, right? Who are you? What are you doing here? Why did you help us? Right? Silver Ranger takes off his helmet, revealing that he is Orion, and Gia recognizes him from Ernie's, and then it's to be continued. With any episode, it has some writing issues, and some other issues, but overall, I thought it was pretty good. I really like what they've done with the Silver Ranger. No, it's not Gokai Silver, and just think about for a minute, if they tried to translate Gokai Silver here, what that character would be like. Even Antonio from Samurai, some of his dialogue I just found to be a little cringeworthy. They made Super Megaforce Silver kind of a little more serious, and I think that works. I think that was a smart move to make. I mean, no matter what they do, if they follow Sentai, then they're ripping off Super Sentai. If they do their own thing, this isn't what happened in Japan. But the thing is, it's never been easier to watch Super Sentai. Everybody knows what happened in Japan. So it's kind of nice when they do something a little different in America. And if I can save anyone the trouble of tuning in every Saturday thinking there's going to be a new episode, we're on the same hiatus that we've been having since Saban got the show back. So that's definitely something to get used to. It happens at the same time every year. We can all assume that Super Megaforce will be back this fall, probably September. I don't have a date yet. Alright, thank you guys for watching. You can let me know your thoughts on the Silver Ranger in the comments. Please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you guys for watching, and good night.
Bruno and Mia, next time you face an enemy, I highly suggest you wear shoes. You could hurt yourselves when kicking an X-Borg with your bare foot. That is all.